How were PC games made? I'm sure many of you watching this have precious memories as a kid of playing one of those groundbreaking new PC games back in the day, like Doom, Grand Theft Auto, or Half-Life. Some of you might even have gone over to a friend's house to play it on their computers, since you didn't have one yourself. So much time has passed since then, and the PC gaming medium has evolved so far beyond what it was in those innocent childhood days. Today, it's widely considered the way to experience your games, with all the latest cutting-edge hardware and highest fidelity graphics only possible on PC. If seeing all the advancement makes you wonder how we got here in the first place, you're not alone. Today, we'll answer exactly that as we dive into how PC games were made. So, stick around to find out. Early beginnings of computer games. The entire concept of playing games on computers began in the 1950s and 60s with mainframe computers, massive machines used primarily for scientific and business purposes. These early computers laid the foundation for experimentation with basic programming and the creation of simple games. Programmers and computer enthusiasts, often working in academic or research institutions, started exploring the potential of these machines for recreational purposes. The result of this exploration was the very first generation of computer games, text-based adventures. Games like Space War in 1962 and Hunt the Wumpus in 1972 were among the pioneers. Space War allowed two players to engage in a space battle using rudimentary graphics, setting the stage for multiplayer gaming. Hunt the Wumpus introduced players to a maze-like world where they had to navigate and hunt a mythical creature. These early games were significant steps toward interactive digital entertainment. Then, the 1970s saw the proper rise of hobbyist programmers and computer enthusiasts who began to explore and experiment with programming languages, realizing the massive potential that these machines carried. As personal computers were not widely available at this time, these enthusiasts often had access to computers in universities, research centers, or through work. This era marked the grassroots beginnings of a community that would later play a crucial role in the evolution of PC gaming, as their passion for computing extended to creating and sharing simple games. Enter personal computing. The exclusivity of PC access began to come to a halt in the 1980s with the introduction of personal computers like the IBM PC. This is the era that democratized computing, making it accessible to individuals and small businesses. PCs became a household commodity, providing a platform for not only business and productivity, but also gaming. As you can imagine, as PCs found their way into more and more homes, the landscape of gaming at the time began to shift. Home computing enthusiasts, fueled by the availability of affordable hardware, started experimenting with game development. This led to the creation of a variety of games, often distributed through early computer magazines or shared among local communities. Home computing was crucial towards fostering a sense of creativity and exploration among early PC gamers. Oh, by the way, if you're hooked so far and you'd like to see more content just like this, please consider a sub to the channel so you can catch every video as soon as they come. Alongside the rise of personal computers, dedicated gaming platforms like the Commodore 64 and Atari also contributed to the growth of PC gaming. These platforms featured a variety of games, ranging from simple arcade-style titles to more complex experiences. The diversity of gaming experiences on these platforms laid the groundwork for the broad spectrum of genres that would come to define PC gaming. The 80s also saw advancements in user interfaces with the rise of graphical user interfaces, or GUIs, which made PCs much more visually engaging and user-friendly. Early GUIs like those in Apple's Macintosh began to replace command-line interfaces, allowing for more intuitive interaction with computers and also influencing the development of graphical games. The stage was set for games to start making use of more and more sophisticated graphics and animations, paving the way for the following decade, in which PC gaming grew to its height. Golden Age of PC Gaming. The 1990s is widely considered as the golden age of PC gaming, characterized by a massive adoption of home computers, the establishment of distinct gaming genres, the birth of iconic franchises, and the beginnings of multimedia technology that transformed the gaming experience. This era witnessed the dominance of MS-DOS as the primary operating system for gaming on PCs. MS-DOS provided a standardized platform for game developers, enabling the creation of a wide range of titles. The growing popularity of Microsoft Windows during this decade further expanded the reach of PC gaming, with GUIs being commonplace by now. In the 90s, a vast variety of different developers realized their own visions for PC gaming, leading to the creation of many diverse gaming genres. There were adventure games like Monkey Island, strategy games like Civilization, simulation games like SimCity, and many more. Each of these would also have their own genre-defining game franchises that became synonymous with that genre. Games like Doom revolutionized the first-person shooter genre, while Warcraft laid the groundwork for the real-time strategy genre. The diversity of the different PC gaming genres, as well as the popular genre-defining games that pushed the envelope further than ever before, are some of the reasons why this era is considered the golden age of PC gaming. And it didn't end there. The mid-90s saw the adoption of CD-ROM technology, which provided another great leap forward in gaming capabilities. The storage and distribution of games was now easier than ever, as CD-ROMs offered much larger storage capacities, allowing for more expansive game worlds, higher quality audio, and full-motion video. 21st century advancements. The dawn of the 21st century in the 2000s marked a period of very rapid technological advancement in PC gaming and hardware. By now, PC gaming had solidified itself as a de facto gaming platform and had well established an industry of developers. Graphic cards were upgraded to become much more powerful, leading to more and more visually stunning games. The transition from 2D to 3D graphics was particularly significant, with games like Half-Life, Grand Theft Auto 3, and Quake showcasing the true potential of immersive 3D worlds. The constant push for better hardware that began in this era never ended, and chugs on strongly to this day. Then, there was the widespread adoption of the Internet. By now, most households commonly had access to the Internet, and developers began to play into this by creating online multiplayer games, which went on to become a central aspect of PC gaming, allowing players across the globe to connect and compete with others. Games like Counter-Strike and World of Warcraft exemplified the social and competitive aspects of online gaming and created communities that transcended geographical boundaries, which are still around today. The mid-2000s also saw the beginning of the digitization of game distribution, most notably through Steam. Steam changed the way games were purchased and distributed. Gamers no longer had to buy discs from a store. They could simply purchase and download the game digitally through Steam, allowing for much more convenient and streamlined access to games. The 2000s also saw great progress in PC gaming as a storytelling platform. Narrative-driven experiences like BioShock and Half-Life 2 absolutely blew up and proved that gaming was a brilliant way to experience a story. Transformation during the 2010s. The 2010s were marked by further huge shifts in the gaming landscape. One such example was the rise of esports as a mainstream phenomenon. Competitive online gaming, facilitated by platforms like Twitch and YouTube, gained immense popularity. Games like League of Legends, Dota 2, and Counter-Strike Global Offensive became esports giants, with professional players, organized leagues, and large-scale tournaments. This period began the blurring of lines between traditional sports and competitive gaming. In the 2010s, indie game development also flourished greatly, carving out a niche for itself in the PC gaming space thanks to platforms like Steam that provided easy access to a global audience. These games didn't rely on AAA graphics and worlds that had come to define PC gaming. Instead, they made use of novel, uniquely creative art styles and mechanics that helped them stand out from the crowd and challenge the norms set by larger studios. Indie titles like Undertale, Stardew Valley, and Hollow Knight are considered masterpieces of gaming and greatly helped popularize the indie game space. The latter half of the 2010s also saw a mass resurgence in virtual reality or VR technology, with headsets like the Oculus Rift and HTC Vive. These devices completely changed the way gamers could experience a world, allowing them to completely immerse themselves inside the game and feel like they're a real part of the world. This technology added a whole new dimension to PC gaming, giving gamers a novel way to interact with their environments beyond just a keyboard and mouse. Today, PC gaming is larger than ever before, and its growth shows no signs of slowing down. The accessibility of powerful gaming hardware, coupled with an extremely vast library of amazing games, ensures that the PC gaming community continues to expand. The 2020s so far have seen a focus on new, cutting-edge technologies in PC gaming, such as ray tracing, which can greatly boost the realism of in-game visuals by simulating the way real light interacts with objects. Other new technologies have been geared towards making high-quality gaming accessible without powerful hardware, such as AMD's frame generation techniques that can boost one's frame rate, and cloud gaming platforms that allow gamers to stream games to their device without any hardware requirements. So, as you can see, PC gaming has come a long way since Hunt the Wumpus, and it'll likely go a long way from today onwards too. Hope you learned something from this video. Thanks for watching.